Man, it's been a while. What is up, y'all? It's been a while. Yeah, only straight time, baby, on a Friday night. Well, evening towards nighttime. Yeah, in specific time zones. Some is nighttime, others is evening. But here we are. Grand Summoner's time. Baby. Yeah. So, let me go ahead and do the usual setup and setup. Oh, yeah. This not gonna be a long stream. This is gonna be relatively short, but just want to go over like all the news stuff and everything like that that the Grand Summoners they announced because they literally had the stream like a few minutes ago. Yeah, so let me go ahead and do the usual setup right here real quick and dandy. Yeah. So just one momento, okay? Just one measly tiny moment or two to go ahead and I'll do the setup because that's to man. That's to do the setup. Why? Because. Anyways, let's see here. Alright, yeah, okay, so it's picking up my mic. Alright, cool. Alright. Almost done here. Almost done. Almost done. Alright. So let's do this thing. I'm done with the setup. Let's see here, OBS, Task Manager, because hey, gotta have Task Manager, man. Gotta have it. Gotta do it. Yeah. But anyways, here we are. Let me go ahead and do the other quest here first, just real quick, and then we'll go right into going over what they announced. Welcome to a live stream, Omar. Yeah, how you doing today? Having a great day today. You're the first one. Yeah, and also welcome to a live stream, Toki. How you doing today? Having a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. I'm gonna go to pick real quick so that way I could go ahead and ban that bot. There we go. Alright. Alright, welcome to the live stream! YCN, how you doing? Today having a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, welcome everybody. Yeah. So there we go, we did that. So now, let me go ahead and pull up like all the details and everything like that real quick. Real quick and dandy. Alright. Let me just see right here real quick. Okay, LB Stone, 5 crystals. Yeah, so we are going to do some summons. Because we do have a bit of crystals. Yeah. And so, real quick, before I go over like the news and everything like that. The reason why I haven't streamed at all, or even uploaded like last week, is because I've been very busy. So, just to be transparent, I went back to college and I underestimated how much time I have to put in to college. Yeah, it was a lot. So I was just trying to find out like the time that I could go ahead and stream, edit, and everything because it's been consuming a lot of my time. But we finally found a little bit of time today to go. But I don't think I'm gonna do those crazy stream hours of like 4 through 9 hours. 9 hours was the longest I've streamed. So yeah, I probably won't be streaming for that long for quite a while. Yeah. But anyways, welcome to the live stream, Cat. How you doing today? Having a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So let's go over the news and everything like that. So Madoka Magica, I mean, makes sense. I did see people in the Grand Summoners live stream. They were saying, "Oh, please be Bleach, please be this or that crossover, etc., etc." But it's like unless JP announced it first, or unless they're doing a joint stream, we're not gonna get a new technically like a crossover we haven't seen yet. So we're getting Madoka Magica, which I mean it's cool. I did say my opinions of the units here. Madoka herself is probably the best one out of all of them. It's gonna be 5 units here in this crossover in total. I hear a bell noise sometimes when you talk. Oh, that is because it's my cat. My cat's like here. So if you hear that, sorry about that. She's just like walking around and all that such. Also, welcome to live stream. Mass, how you doing today? Having a great day today. Welcome. Also, welcome to live stream. Kazune, how you doing today? Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome. So yeah, so we're having Madoka and Hamura Akimi first. These two first. Yeah. And then part 2 is gonna be Mami, Sakuya, and Kyoko. Them. And then yeah, they're gonna have this that's gonna be going on, the giveaway right here. You can see like the day entry period right here, and then same thing with this one. So yeah, I think I've only realistically, I think I've only won this once, like once ever. Like ever since I started playing Grand Summoners, just once ever. I assume cat doesn't bother me. Don't be sorry. Yeah, but I mean for everybody else, because if you could hear, that means everybody else that's watching the stream could also hear it. And so yeah, if y'all are wondering why do you hear a bell noise, it's my pet cat. She's like around here, walking around and such. But yeah, anyways, they dropped a roadmap, which is cool. This is the 8th anniversary roadmap. Cool that we have this. So the late January, early February. I mean, this already happened. Most of them, if not all of them, right here already happened because I mean January's over. We're in the beginning of February still. We're 6 days in. Soon gonna be 7 because I mean this day is already depending on your time zone. It's either close to being over or it's on its way of being over. So yeah, which is crazy. But anyways. So now this one's mid to late November, which is, the lock-in bonus for Madoka. Then this is for the 8th anniversary. And then, yeah, part 1, which, I did say it's going to be Madoka herself. And then Hamura. And then there's going to be a new floor in the human tribal ruins. Yeah. And then exchange for excess materials because they did say in the stream that, whatchamacallit? That a lot of people were telling them that they have like a lot of stuff like in their inventory and all that, to the point where it even moves up to here, and even then this also gets full too. For me, no, I don't have that issue, especially since I haven't been playing that much Grand Summoners lately. I mean, I have been logging in, but I haven't been really grinding off stream, off camera, things like that. But to some people, yeah, they did have that problem. So, they're trying to implement the solution right here. And then there's going to be a Forever Summons as well, part 4, which Demon Edge Berwick is joining in, which, hey, that's pretty cool. So we're having another one on top of that. Hey, love to see it. So then they're gonna have All-Star Alex Summit update, more units added to the lineup, which is, I mean, it's nice. I don't think they said who's gonna be in it, because I mean I was watching the entirety of the stream from start to end, and I didn't hear them say anything about them, like adding specific units, right? Like, oh, they're gonna add OGM or something like that. Also, welcome to a live stream, Daniel. How you doing today? Been a great day today. Welcome, welcome. So if I said that a little late, it's just I want to go over this before I just have like a brain fart or lose train of thought. So going back to this, new floor and the Dungeons of Trials, another challenge from Yamapi. So with that one in the stream, it did show. Let's see if I could pull it up real quick. But from what I remember is that if you complete this challenge, right, in the first day 1, then you'll get 15 crystals, and then like after that, then it's gonna be like 10, and then after that, it's gonna be 5, and then there you go. So maximum amount, if you want to get 15, you're gonna have to clear this within whenever they decide to drop it. So you're gonna have to make sure to check that every day, so that way well, not every day, but you know what I mean. Probably gonna come out like around the same time or maybe a little later, Madoka Magica. So there's that. Let's see here. And then now late February to early April, I'm pretty sure this is a typo. This should mean early March right here. Because April's like, whoa, wait, hold on. What are we time traveling here? But anyways, yeah, part 2 is gonna drop, which is gonna be these 3 units. Yes, it's gonna be 3 units in part 2, and then only 2 units in part 1. And then there's gonna be a login bonus, this one right here, and then also this one. So that's pretty cool. We get like LB stones from here, then as well as the tickets too. And a new auto sell feature, which, hey, that's nice. So that means if you get like 4-star units that you don't want, 3-star things like that, then it's gonna auto sell those. And I'm pretty sure like you could configure it too, to where to make sure it doesn't sell dupes of 5-star units, because that's gonna be terrible if that would have happened. And then now this one, new Summoners Road Revenge mode, which that's interesting. Not sure what this is exactly. Maybe, yeah, not sure what this is, mode, but there it is right there. And then long-awaited series makes its global debut, which yeah, and then 2 new raids that's gonna happen. So we are gonna get raids either between late February to early March, or unless they actually mean April, like this is spread through April and they didn't want to make like another one on top of that. And then new floor in the God Tribal Ruins, which that's nice. And then new saga begins. Ooh, and then new Nova Crest Palace. So we're gonna get a third one, because right now, unless they added another one while I was just kind of hard focus on college, there's only 2. As far as I know, there's only 2 Nova Crest Palace, so there's going to be a third one right here. So that's the roadmap for the 8th anniversary. And then we have like this one to like, closer look of it. Of like the first login, which is going to have 3 luck gems. You know what that means. We're going to feed that into War God Fan. Oh, yeah. And then we have these ones 2. And then 50 crystals. That's nice. That's 1 multi. And then all these tickets right here. And then like the LB stones, we're getting the I guess the I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot what these are called, but these are the for 6-star equips. These LB stones, right? And then you get a regular unit LB stone instead of an expert one. And then yeah, we have in total 180 tickets. That's in total of the unit and equip. So that right there is pretty nice. And then crystals, like in total, same thing with rainbow gems, then regular unit LB stones, and then there's gonna be a true equip ticket right here, then 10 L potions, anniversary countdown, 24 crystals, a what's it called? Press beacons right here, then 8 of L potions. And then the challenge right here, if you do that in like, no, I think that's a different challenge. I think so. But yeah, you get 15 crystals there if you do the challenge. And then the live stream promo, 50. Then first time meeting bonus reset. They're resetting this again. This is the second time that they've reset it, as far as I know. This is the second time. Correct me if I'm wrong. But hey, that is pretty good. That's even more crystals right there. So that way you could go ahead and try to get either Madoka or any of the other units within the Madoka crossover. Or because it says right there, new saga, whoever's gonna be next, like in that saga, whatever unit that releases in that new one. And then daily quest, 5 crystals, 3 L potions, 1 LB stones, and then main story, chapter 32 login, which is this one. And then total, we get about 523 plus. And then, all of these. So that right there, a good, awesome, and dandy. And then how to enter, this the sticker right here. So if you're like an artist, you really want to have your sticker be in, Grand Summoners, well, this is how right here. So you can go ahead, pause the stream, maybe take a screenshot of this, or something like that. And then here's all the past winners, which we do have all of these in the game right now, all of them, which they are good, solid, dandy. This one right here is pretty cute. So there's that. And then we have like player ranks right here, which I fall in this one right here, 200 through 249, because if you want to know what my rank is 240 at the moment right now. So yeah, I'm like right here, the 3.15%, right? Current highest rank is 883, which is pretty crazy. That is not like 0.001. That's crazy. And then if you have the crest stats right here, and then 4 plus 1 through 20, this is like how many, a number of players that owns like around 1 through 20. So I fall more under here because, well, 1, I haven't really been doing much crest grinding, and 2, my luck, man, my luck just ain't that great with crest grinding when I do it actively. And then we could see like right here, like the rest right here. And then 5 plus, I'm like right here as well, because I only have 1, and it's on Shiro. Yeah, just 1. And then luck 300 ranking. So these are like people, how many luck 300 War God Fins you'll see, and then Roy, and then Juno, etc., etc. So it's actually kind of crazy that War God Fin, a lot of people luck him at 300. So I'm gonna be right here. So like this is gonna be 168 the next time that they'll go ahead and do this, right? Which is probably gonna be the 9th anniversary. Yeah. Let's see right here. Unit ownership rate, top 20 units that that people own. So like War God Fan, and then Vox, Heart, Thetis, all of that. So I have almost everybody right here except for I don't have Karasame and I don't have Sistina. These are the only 2 that I don't have. Everybody else I do have. So I do contribute to the percentage right here. But what about y'all? Do y'all have these units, or which one are y'all missing? And this question is also to everybody that's watching the stream, as well as if you're watching it in VOD form. I am curious. And here it is, the cosplayer right here, which, hey, that's pretty cool. So I do wonder, when they did the joint stream, right? Was she the one that also cosplayed as Momo? Because, I mean, the cosplay is pretty good. I think, like, out of all of these, Aristella Orbis is like her best one. Unless if it's maybe it might be the camera angle, but yeah, Aristella Orbis, at least in my opinion, is the best one. It could just be the camera angle. But yeah. And then here's this one, which Uncle Zorb, I don't know if he's watching the stream right now. He comes to stream once in a while, but he did win this, so that's a W to him. Congrats to him if he's watching the stream. So hey, that's pretty cool right there. Like, look at this. This is pretty sick. It is. So yeah, that's basically pretty much all the news and everything like that. Kind of just a little bit of summary as well as just glancing over it, because I know a lot of y'all tuned into the stream, but still maybe forgot like a few details or something like that. So there is that. And let's go ahead and gather, and then from here we're gonna actually go ahead and try to summon. Yeah, because I do have tickets as well piled up a little bit from Fate. So let me just go ahead and just do, all of this real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and do some summons. Let's see here. I want my Yu Yu Hakusho back. I mean, I hope so, but it's like how I've said in the past years that the only way that I see them doing Yu Yu Hakusho, I mean, hey, I'll be glad to be proven wrong. But at the moment right now, this has been my thoughts since, the past years to now, is that I don't think they're gonna do Yu Yu Hakusho until what's it called? Unless that rumor is true that they're gonna reanimate or remake the Yu Yu Hakusho anime. Because if they do that, then I could see them doing a rerun of Yu Yu Hakusho. Dark Celia, Fong, and right. It's actually 3. Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, it'll be our 4th. Right. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, I did forget one of them. Let's see here. Auto Solar's big W update. Yup. Definitely is. They're a good collab. W units, and there are also ordinary ones. Well, what do you mean by that? Let's see here. Can't wait to summon for Madoka for the 2nd time. So I'm assuming you summoned on JP, right? Let's see, I'm at rank 379. That's right. 254. That's right. Big dubs. And 82. 4 plus. 82 4 plus. Oh damn, you have 82 4 pluses. And then 4 5 plus. That's right. That's a big dubs right there. Big dubs. So since you have 4, that means one unit has 3, right? Or is it like spread when it comes to your 5 plus? Kirasami keeps evading me during the forever summons. Same, man. Same. Because if you look at the forever summons, because I did do this earlier. Look at this. I've ever since this year started, ever since I've done that, that stream or video form, whichever one you watched, yeah, whichever one y'all watched, I've been getting shafted non-stop. I have not gotten anything ever since this year started. I just been getting shafted upon shafted upon shafted upon shafted. It's crazy. And that kind of contributed a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit to me just not really playing Grass Summers that much. So there is that. But let's go ahead and just do the daily summons right here first. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the tickets, and then we're gonna do the crystals. If we have enough, then we're gonna also do some out. But yeah, I've just been getting shot left and right. But one thing though is that I'm glad that Fate, the crossover, is it is complete. I have all the units, so I don't need to worry about getting units for Fate if they do a rerun and they don't add any new ones. I mean, I do hope they kind of add a new one, maybe just 2. One of them could be Gilgamesh, the other one could be one of the, what do they call it again? Because I kind of forgot. I think Ainsworth or something like that. Ainsworth. Yeah, damn. But anyways, let's go ahead and do the equips first. So I mean, having another rule breaker would be nice to have. I mean, this one too, especially since this one looks like it could be used for nuking. I don't have this one, so this will be nice for, like, collection. And the same thing with this one. I mean, I could put it in on a few of them. So let's see. I mean, these are tickets at the end of the day. So yeah, ooh, who knows, man? Oh, look at that 2 gold chests. I'm gonna go ahead and skip. Oh, I don't have that one. All right, nice. Look at that. Light damage taken by 20% for 15 seconds. Reduce, yeah. Increase human units arch gauge by 10 first time only. I mean, that's fine. Okay, so one new one. Okay, not bad. Hey, not bad. Okay, that's a good start, right? For equips. Ooh, look at that, another one. Okay, it's another one. Well, I'm gonna be selling that one anyways. Let's go with the units now. I have everybody, so I don't know. Maybe another summer Mew. That'll be good, bro. That'd be real good. We could get like another summer Mew. Nice. Thanks. Oh yeah, well, I mean these are tickets at the end of the day, so yeah. Look at that. Wow. Wow. So yeah, just give me a Dupa summer Mew. That'll be nice. So just all of these. Cool. Contribute to the elk. Yeah. Let's go ahead and click on her. Summer Mew. Let's see it right now. Anything right here? Okay. Let's see. Okay, 5-star animation. Alright, on tickets. Ooh. But I mean, there was Rock. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Oh yeah, right. One more. Let's just sell all of these. Yeah. Alright. I mean, this is one, so it's more than likely it's not going to be anything. Cool. So now let's go ahead and do the crystal summons. So there's Maset and there's Orvel. Because the thing is, I already did the 5 guaranteed. So basically, pretty much, it kind of depends. Which one do I want to use paid? Because I only have enough to do one paid. Honestly, because like here's the thing. Because if I could get Orvel, I could get the SPR. And then, yeah, I could get the SPR. And since the SPR pack is 50 crystals, then I could use those 50 crystals, those paid ones, for my set. So, honestly, yeah. Let's see, who else is there? I don't have Luan, so I mean, hey, it might be nice to get Luan. Yeah. I mean, these two would be nice, but I'm more leaning towards Orvel. King Soul Orvel. Alright. Not bad of a name. Not bad. Alright, let's see if we could get King Soul Orvel. Alright, is it gonna be Rainbow? Let's go. Nothing? Alright, well, GG's, I guess. No point in having this play, because it was literally nothing. Good old ground summoners. Oh, man. Alright, let's just do the free one right here from a set. Let's see here. I do have Eleanor. Basically, pretty much have everybody. So, honestly, I'm going to do Orvel again, because higher chance of getting somebody new. So, let's go. Let's sell all of these. Alright, cool. Okay, let's see here. Can we get Orvel? Can we get Orvel? Rainbow. No rainbow. Oh, man. Alright. Yup. Same old luck. Same old luck. Cool. Cool. Alright. Yeah, wow. Alright. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the, limit break and everything like that. Alright, cool, rainbow, cool. Man, wish I could get a new unit, man. Wish I could, but I mean, it's been 2 months already, and nothing. Oh man. Yep. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to sell those, clear up some room. But yeah, that's actually no. There's one more. There's one more. There we go. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and sell. Yeah, let's sell those. These ones, yeah, let's get these out of here. Don't know why I have that at level 45, but I do. Alright, cool. Is that enough though? Let's see. Damn, it's not enough. Yeah, both of them are already done one. Damn, that's not enough. What are these? All paid to like try to get. Um, yeah, I don't think these ones are worth it because it's like 25, 50, 50, 50. Nah. All right, let's see with equips though. Let's see. Let's go ahead and sell them because that was a bit of equips right here. So I don't know, maybe the equips could close the gap. Possibly. Per chance. Because I mean, these ones do sell for 20, but I mean, I do need kind of a lot though. Let's sell that one. This one right here, because I do need 2,000. Yeah, total, like about 2,000. Technically 1,900 to be exact, but I don't know, man. Ain't looking too good. Alright, here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna reach that that amount. I mean, there's these, but I'm gonna have to limit break that one though. So I can't really sell those. Yeah, I think this might be it, honestly. There's not any more equips. Hmm. Yeah, because I need to limit break down one. Yep. 740. And with this one, let me see this. I have two. Oh, they changed this. Hey, that's good. I have two, so that's gonna be 1,000. Yeah, that's gonna be about 1,000. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I might be off by a little bit. If so, then I'll just sell one of those equips, and I'll just get it next time. It's not like I use those equips anyways. Alright. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, wait, I have another one of her. Hey, that's right. Alright. We good. We good now. We good. So we definitely reach the amount. So let's go ahead and summon for Orville. Let's see if we could get him. Hopefully get a new unit. Yeah, hopefully, man, because I mean if I don't I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. So let's go ahead and let's see. Hey, come on, King Soul Orville. King Soul Orville, please. Can the shafting be over? I guess the shafting still continues. Wow. Wow. Still continues, man. Wow. Well, there you go. That's been my luck the entire year so far. The entire year. Let's go, limit break. Sure, why not? Set the wards. Yeah. Alright. So let me just see. Alright, here. Oh, I haven't done this one at all. Baco. Yeah. Yeah, you game, but. Oh, still shaft. Still shaft. Yep. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach 50 crystals, right? Because I need 25 more. Because since there's 2 of these, it's gonna be 10. Yeah, 10, so 15 more. And then the fact that I didn't do Rakshua, I don't know. There's a slight chance. I'm gonna see chapter 32 if there's like any that I might have missed to see if we could reach 50 crystals. If the gap is really close, then I'll just do the usual method and just try to awaken units that are not awakened yet, right? Or maybe possibly LB5, right? And just use some LB stones. Yeah, let's see. That's only for close. And what I mean by close is probably like around like 3 crystals. Because if we're like 3 crystals off, then I could definitely do it. Yeah, then definitely. If we're more than 3 crystals off, nah, probably not. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Because I do have both of the crystal packs. The crystal pass and the grand crystal pass. I have both of them. So that means it's gonna have to wait like a few days. Or maybe we just try to do helper rewards. I mean, there is that. I don't know. We're gonna see right now once we do like all of them. Like how many crystals like we're off. Because if we're more than, I want to say like more than 6, then nah. Oh, there we go. We got 10. Because yeah, like all of these are complete. Again, except for this one. I mean, there is the ruins as well, so that could close the gap because that's like what, 10? Yeah, like another 10. Let's go auto advance. Yeah. So like out of the Madoka Magica crossover, right? The one that I'm gonna be aiming for is Madoka herself, since I got shafted in the Index crossover. I didn't get Toma at all. So I'm gonna be trying to get Madoka because hey, I need a magic tank, man. I do. Sure, I have Shiro, but it's like I kind of want somebody that's geared towards magic. I do. Let's welcome to live stream. Romnix, how you doing today? Been a great day today. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, like hopefully, man. Hopefully I get her. Maybe the shafting would end at Madoka. I mean, I do hope so. But will it? Who knows, man. Welcome to live stream. Kilometro, how you doing today? Been a great day today. Welcome, welcome. What was the live stream promo code? Live stream promo code. What, they had a live stream promo code? But anyways, like yeah, out of all the units, yeah, Madoka. And then like after Madoka, like everybody else is just basically pretty much bonus, right? I think the worst one is Mami. She is like straight up. She's the worst one. Yeah. And then after Madoka Magica, I mean, who knows what they're gonna do next? Because they did release a new unit though. They did actually on JP. I haven't really went over his moveset. I didn't even watch MLP's video or anybody's video on him. So this is a new unit that they've released. Grand Crusade episode 6. His name is For real. And they already... Damn, that's crazy! He just barely came out and they're already buffing him? That's... Damn, that's insane. What? Alright. So anyways, this is what he has right now. So his skill is 2000% water damage magic. So he is a magic unit all around. Then increase on arts gauge by 30 and leader units arts gauge by 30. So interesting. He does have a leader buff right there. This time it's on skill. So that means in total the leader will get 60 while himself he gets 30. So yeah, that's fine. I'd say that's fine. And I'm gonna have to scroll up for arts. But true arts 70,000. Wait, this is 77,000%, and then now it's. Hold on, my cat's kind of blocking the screen. Hold on, I gotta move it. All right. Anyways, so this one's 77,000. Yeah, 77,000. This one right here is 70,000. I hear your cat's bell. Oh, so, sorry about that. The reason why I have a bell on my cat is so that way we could hear where she is, because there is like a few times where before the bell was on her, we'll be looking around everywhere. And like there was a few times where we were thinking that she might have just ran away and she just never came back. And no, she was just hiding really well. Like she was just hiding, she was just chilling. It's like there was one time where me and my family members, we couldn't find her at all. Like at all. And so we had to wait until she comes out from who knows where. Just chilling. Just walking towards me, like as if everything was normal. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to like put something on, like a bell or something, so that way we could, hear where she is, and yeah. So that's like a little story right there of why she has like a bell. But anyways, so they debuff this, but they debuff him. Why? I mean, what? Why? I think this is the first nerf that I've seen so far. Like an actual legit nerf. He got nerfed right here. That's insane. But anyways, for 20 seconds, increase allies magic damage by 180% and leader units magic damage by an additional 180%. Okay, so another leader buff right here. Interesting. So super arts 150,000%. Before it was 120k. Now it's 150k. And then 100% chance to inflict blind for 30 seconds. For 30 seconds, increase ally stats by 80%. Damn, 80%? Oh, that's a lot. But hey, yeah, that's good though. So, besides this questionable nerf, right? And yes, I am aware of the obvious. But still, like, it's still a little strange. They could have just kept the 77,000, but, you know, whatever. And then now, True Weapon passive. When equipped by Pharrell, increase zone support equips T-speed by 25%. Before it was 20. And increase on arts by 100 at the start of the quest. And let's talk the ability to say name. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. Now let's read his arts, since they didn't buff his arts at all. So here is Pharrell. This is what he looks like. Pretty cool. Interesting design. Looks like a butterfly. You know, like, honestly, when I look at him, before I looked at his ascended artwork, when I look at his awoken artwork right here, I was not expecting a butterfly. I was more expecting like I don't know, maybe like a dragon or serpent, something like that. But butterfly, that's an interesting design choice. I'm not, you know, I'm not shitting on it or anything like that. No, it's just interesting. Usually when there's a character that has a gun, most of the time they don't be associated with butterflies. Most of the time. But there's that. But anyways, he is a god though. He's not a human, even though he kind of looks like it. But he's not. He's a god and he's water. And so his slots are 6-star support, 5-star magic, 4-star heal. But if you put him on LB7, 4-star defense. So I think the slots are solid, are good, because you could put like Trick zigzags, regular zigzags. You could go ahead and put in the cat suit on him right there. Hey, that's good too. And a few of the equips as well. So let's look at the arts. The arts doesn't do any damage at all whatsoever. Okay, so that kind of makes sense, right? So it's more like a beta type situation. So increase allies arts by 10. What the 10? 10 for an ascended unit? Brother. What? Alright, let's continue. For 20 seconds, allies gain a damage barrier that negates 4,000 damage times number of own arts has been used, max 20,000. So you have to build it up. Okay, I guess that's okay for the most part. So it says times own arts it has been used. So that means you just want to keep on doing arts, you know, repeatedly. But besides that, my only issue is that, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't buff this at all. Because they buffed the skill, they buffed the true arts, the super arts, and even the equip passive, but they didn't buff this? Brother, this should be at the bare minimum 30. What are they doing? But anyways, like everything else though, since they have the buff, I think he's fine. He's dandy. Now let's look at the passage before I say, like, you know, my closing thoughts about him. When own self is a leader, increase his own crit rate by 100%, so he has a leader passive. Otherwise, ignore 100% of enemy's defense. It's not the ability to say name. So what does this mean otherwise? So like, if he's not leader, then he gets this. But what happens if he is leader? Would he get both defense ignore and crit rate? If so, then okay, maybe it might be worth it. But if he only gets crit rate, but not, because I understand what defense ignore and crit rate is. They technically don't stack because crit rate already does defense ignore. And then when miasma areas effect increase arts over time effect by 50%. Interesting. I want to test this out. Increase our poison resistance by 100%. So, and then let's just true weapon. Because we already read this. This had a buff. And increase on attack by 5%. And then for 10 seconds, reduce enemies' water resistance by 30%. User's God, reduce enemies' water resistance by 50% instead. So basically pretty much 50%. It's a 5-star magic. So that means you can put like Trick Seeds Eggs on the cat suit, Victoria's cat suit, things like that on here. But yeah, this one right here, yeah, you could put in like at least a smart skirt. That right there would be pretty good. You know, things like that. So you flex blind right here, which we've seen. Overall, I think he is. I mean, he's interesting for sure. But to bring him in really hard content, that would be maybe a little iffy because you do have to build this up first. But the fact that you get 100 arts gauge at the start of the quest, not battle, just only start. You'll be able to do this, right away, at least arch once. But that means you do have to bring in arch 10 units. Since he gives himself 30, which I mean that's okay, but like if we look at the CT cooldown right here, that's kind of like whoa, man, whoa. But overall, he is interesting. Is he worth it? Like, is he a must summon? No, not really, no. But he is interesting enough that I do want to try him out, especially for this right here. I want to try him out on this miasma, so like aces or Dungeon Trials floor 29, for example. I want to like actually really see how well he'll do in that, right? I do. So like when it comes with this one, this might work potentially for Dungeon Trials floor 29. If I said 26, my bad. I meant 29. Now, the reason why is because with that one, I mean, you got to poison. That's the only way to do any damage to the boss. But when it comes with this one, this is 20k. So that right there is more than Shiro, actually. Right? So what I usually do for that, the team comp, is Gamagori, Shiro, then OG Rimuru, and Pola. Not Ascended Pola, just regular Pola. Because on our team inflicts poison. And that's the team. So I might be willing to try him out. Replace Shiro with him to see how well he'll do, especially with this one. Increase over time effects of arts by 50%. So like I'm very curious to see how does that really work, because I'm not sure if you could test him out against aces, but for sure Dungeon Trials floor 29 definitely. You just need a top tank. Like Cetus works as well. He will take a little bit, but he does work. I tried it out. Gerald does work. However, that's gonna be very tough. That's gonna be very tough to do. I've tried it out before with Gerald as well, but it was very frustrating. Harasame, definitely, but it will take a while. But he does work. And then, obviously Gamagori. I've actually done a video on that, showing Gamagori works. But replacing Shiro with him, yeah, just very interested. Especially since he has a 4-star heal slot, you could put in like Blast Necklace on Gamagori or whoever your top tank is, right? Or you could put in Keratos. If you don't have like OG Rimuru at all on the team, then you could just put Keratos to cleanse that poison because the boss will poison you. So overall, I'm gonna say yeah, interesting. Even though I've said that already a few times. But here is the popularity poll on the JP side, right? So he comes out JP first, and for us, I mean, who knows? Who knows when he's gonna appear? So look at the popularity poll. Roy is number 1, and then War God Finn's number 2, and then Young Amp 3. Race is number 4. So the fact that he's number 1, there is a chance we might get another Ascended Roy. We might. Because he's number 1. Bonus 1 popularity poll based on business card sales from IRL event. So Roy also won that one too. That's frozen. As mentioned, the global version will be getting on Alternate Simon unit first. Hey, we're getting a unit exclusive unit first. Sorry, Rage, gotta go. I have to be up early tomorrow. All right, well, thank you for stopping by, Omar. Thank you, and also thank you for still being a member on this channel. I know that I've, haven't been uploading things like that, but it's because I've been very busy with college. I'm gonna be trying to upload, to, like, it's gonna be cutting it close, but Saturday, if not Saturday, then Sunday. I'll try to. Yeah, but let's see here. How old is your cat? Before you leave, my cat's 4 years old. She's gonna turn 5 years old this year. So right now she's 4. Let's see here. Mine is 13. Actually, maybe like 15. My cat kept getting her tail stepped on. Oof. Yeah, you gotta have to put like a bell or something so you know, like, oh, your cat's like in front of you, behind you, because I understand cats. They do like to walk right in front of you for whatever reason. My cat, I mean, she used to do that kind of a lot, especially when I was carrying like, you know, stuff, like big stuff, to where I can't really see that well in front of me. And then sometimes my cat would walk in front of me and I would accidentally step on her tail. But I mean, my cat doesn't do that often anymore. I mean, she does. She still does that, especially when I go like up the stairs. She still does that, but it's not that often anymore. But with the bell, it does help though, because like I could hear her going, like, let's say I'm carrying something big or whatever's that's kind of like blocking my field of vision a little bit. If Since I hear the bell, I'm like, oh, okay, she's going in front of me. All right, let me go ahead and stop, or let me go like move to like the side or something, so that way I could, keep going up on the stairs, to avoid stepping on her tail. So yeah, need a Sandy Juno? Yeah, same here, same here. Is animations giving off butterflies too? He goes in a cocoon in one of his arts. Oh, he does. I haven't seen the animation yet, so that's why. But let's see here. Yeah, so we're getting an alternative version of Simon first, right? Fairy GS, alternate unit popularity poll, alternate unit popularity poll. Fairy GS legend. There is that. So everyone might be getting that first. And then on the JP side, rank. Like these are like how many? So on global, the highest one is 833. But on JP, look at that. 1,001. So JP has, damn, people be grinding on JP. Like, god damn. And then here it is on look at that, 61 through 80. That's crazy. That's crazy. And here's 4 plus. These are like the 5 plus. Wow. Fastest clear date after the event started. December 27th, 2025, 12:09 a.m. That's 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Fastest multi-clear, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Fastest solo clear, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. That's the Celia raid boss, not the Nova Crest Palace. Number of full runs, number of solo clears, 8. Damn, so that means she's pretty tough then, especially to like try to speed run it. What is this? Ascended. What? Oh, okay, so we're getting an ascended 12th Mizuki, and this is like the artwork right now. Honestly, I'm gonna say it right now. Kinda looks like Rimuru, just a little bit. At least this right here. Now this artwork right here, okay, no, not really. But this one right here, at least like the front face, like the front card, looks like Rimuru. Not gonna lie. But we're getting an Ascended Reyes finally after so long. We're finally getting it. And then Ascended Simon, yeah, makes sense. So 8, that is actually awesome. That is big dubs. That we're getting 3 Ascended units. Simon, who never had an Ascended version, and then Reyes, who never had an Ascended version. And the same thing with Mizuki, never had an Ascended version. So I'm very interested to see how they'll play. So, 12th Mizuki, I'm gonna throw my predictions out right now, and I'm curious what y'all think, and also like everybody else who is watching this on VOD forum. Let me know what your thoughts are too on like what elemental type they'll be. All three of them. So this is gonna be my prediction right now. Water, light, and this is gonna be a curveball. This is gonna be a curveball right here. Not dark like the OG Simon. No. Instead, this one would be fire. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna throw it out there. Fire. I can't read this, so there's that. And an unexpected collab. But I mean, didn't they do a stream though already, or not yet? Yeah, because they're doing this one. Valentine's Step Up, females only. Imagine if we would have gotten this. Now, the roadmap doesn't show it at all, unfortunately, but imagine if we would have gotten this. Because we have almost all the units here. We do. I think the only one we're missing is Natasha. Charlotte. This is a different version of Charlotte. And then this version of Rosetta. So 3. Well, hopefully we have something like this. Because, hey, that would be nice. And then him, like, this one, Azel, interesting. Canary, Eagle, Lytitis, you know, etc., etc. So this is the login bonus right here. Grand Crusade unit. And, yeah, so this is an unexpected collab. Sneak into Grand Summoners heading into its 10th anniversary. But wait, 10th anniversary. When was this published, by the way? Because this could be old news. The 26th. Because if we scroll all the way down, there hasn't been anything yet. This is the bottom. This is the most recent one right now. So nothing yet. So that means this isn't old news just yet. That I'm looking at. And by the way, this is the first time of me like looking over, you know, this part of the news. This part of the news. I haven't looked at this at all. So you're getting like first look, first impressions, first thoughts, everything like that. When it comes to the units and, you know, everything that's here for JP. So, unexpected collab. I really do wonder what that is. I do wonder. And then Mino Sora's high saga completion, so it's going to be completed. Interesting. A collab everyone has been waiting for. So, unexpected collab. A collab everyone has been waiting for. So, throw y'all's predictions out right now. What do y'all think it could be? Right now. After reading that. Unexpected collab. Yeah, it's a collab everybody's been waiting for. Everybody's been waiting for. I'm leaning more towards this kind of sounds like a rerun collab. Because if they didn't have this at all, like if they just erase this and just only have an unexpected collab, then I'll be like, hey, there's a chance it could be a new one. But this kind of sounds like a rerun. But if it's a rerun that everyone's been waiting for, yeah, it could just be Yu Yu Hakusho, honestly. It could be like Yu Yu Hakusho, you know, Rising of Shield Hero, ReZero, things like that. A huge new saga begins. So we're getting a new saga on Global, which is already an existing one. But this one is a completely new one on JP, since JP is usually first on most things. And then Super Update, which is interesting. I wonder what that is. That story is now fully voiced. What does that mean? Does that mean like almost all the chapters are fully voiced? An 10th anniversary IRL event. Damn, bro. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense too. At the same time, why they don't do that for Global? Because I mean, we have Anime Expo for it. Anime Expo is usually for global stuff, mostly. I mean, I've only been to Anime Expo, attending the Grand Summoners panel once. I'm gonna attend it again this year, and like I said, I'm gonna cosplay. Yeah, cosplay, and I've been working out a bit. It's just right now what I'm trying to do is, well, yeah, build muscle, but also to try to get rid of like any fat that I have. I'm not fat by any means. No, everybody has been telling me that I'm like skinny. So I'm trying to build muscle so I could, not look skinny anymore. But yeah, just try to get rid of just some fat too. Let's see here. If it really is a rerun, I'm hoping for Overlord. Ooh, Overlord is a good one. But if so, dude, I really hope they add new units. Right now, I have the entire crossover complete. I have all the units. I do. So if they do have a rerun, I hope that it's new units. I do hope so. And then yeah, that's about it. So 10th anniversary RL event. Like, if you're allowed to, I hope somebody like on the JP side records it because I want to see like how does this IRL event look like? Like how does it work? Is it similar to Anime Expo where they have their panel, or is it something different? Yeah, I do wonder. But I am gonna go to Anime Expo. I'm still gonna have to figure out how because I could stream it, but I could only stream on one platform if it's mobile because I'll be using my phone to stream. So I do have to figure out how I could multi-stream. If that's even possible on mobile. Honestly, I don't know if it is. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I am going to stream on Anime Expo. I'm going to have to think about it. But I mean, like, look, there's 5 months left until Anime Expo. And it's also guaranteed that I'm going. Like I am. So I mean, if y'all want to, meet me in person, I'm gonna be cosplaying. Uh, that's one way, which is Anime Expo. Yeah, that's one way. And since I'm gonna be going on the Grand Summoners panel, I mean, as long as you recognize my voice, I mean, there you go. Because even though I'm gonna be cosplaying as Black Goku, I don't know, I may or may not be wearing a mask. I'm not sure. But I mean, hey, if you could like notice me like via voice, then hey, well, there you go. There you go. But yeah, so that's an event I'm going to. There's another event that I'm going to too, but it's geared towards Dragon Ball, not so much Grand Summoners. I already got the ticket for that, so I'm going to that event. It's called. I mean, if y'all are interested in Dragon Ball, if not, then it's like it's fine. Okay, a little weird. All right. That one, I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. There's a chance I might stream that one. Perhaps, perchance. But it's this one. I'm definitely going to this one without a doubt. This one. The Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2026. Yeah, this event, which you can see right here, the header. Yeah, I'm going to this one for sure. I don't know which days though, because I'm not gonna spend too long talking about this though. I'm not. I just want to go ahead and just where is it? I'm gonna look at that later. I'll bookmark that and look at that later. Um, trying to look at like, because there was like a list. But whatever, whatever. But anyways, I mean, y'all get y'all get the point that I am gonna be attending there to the battle hour. So, I mean, hey, if you're interested in Dragon Ball, I mean, that's another way to meet me in person if you want to. If not, then yeah, there's Anime Expo. I may or may not stream that. I'm not sure. Depends. Depends if they even allow it. Because the Anime Expo, I mean, you're allowed to stream it. I mean, like, there's like people have streamed there before, recorded videos, took pictures, things like that. So it's definitely 100% allowed in Anime Expo. But for a battle hour, I don't know. Not sure. But anyways, oh no, is Garu gonna die? But I am interested though. So I mean, I don't know if anybody that is I don't know that lives in Japan that understands English. Hey, maybe like take a picture, maybe record, or if it's possible, stream it. Because I'm very curious to see how that Grand Summoners IRL event, looks like. Like, I obviously they're gonna announce stuff there, but just like how the venue looks like and everything like that. I'm just curious to see like how it is. If it's similar to that of Anime Expo, or maybe it could be different, right? So there is that. But for the crossover, if it's a rerun, then I want to see Yu Yu Hakusho or Rising of the Shield Hero. And I understand Rising of the Shield Hero isn't as popular as when it first came out. I understand that, but it's because, hey, bro, I want the boy now Fumi, or hey, maybe Tokyo Revengers as well, right? But hey, now Fumi, man. Yeah, if it's rerun, if it's something that's new though, I want to see Bleach. You want to know why? Here, because this could be a perfect opportunity, a perfect opportunity, and I'm gonna show you right now. Because right now there's 4 animes that's that's coming back. The big shonen anime. When is Naruto? They're releasing new episodes. One Piece, Bleach, and Dragon Ball. Let me see here. Cause I'm trying to look for it. Cause I literally saw it. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Look at this. So this is from the 31st, so it's like less than 150 days, right? So less than 150 days. But it's because of this. So if they go ahead, this would be because they've done it before. They've done it of doing a collaboration with an anime, a crossover with an anime because they're having like new episodes, new seasons coming out, etc., etc. So if it's new anime, then definitely Bleach. Definitely, without a doubt, they should do Bleach. 100%. Because that would be unexpected. That would be, even though it was in the popularity like crossover voting pool thing that they've done. Because if we look at right here, because this accounts strictly for the countdown for 1,000 Year Blood War. Yeah, this is for today. 144 days left right here. So 144 days. So if they announce a crossover, right, and let's say I don't know, maybe the crossover comes out 2 weeks or 3 weeks after the announcement. Well, this will be closer, even though still it might be over 100 days left. But hey, that's to celebrate it, right? Hey, that right there would be. Hey, that'll be good to to celebrate that, because I mean there was some time before, like if you look at One Punch Man, when before season 3 came out, before we knew like how terrible it is, I think it was a spam of maybe a month, 2 months, or maybe 3 months before the new season of One Punch Man came out, and that's when we got the crossover. So it's between two to 3 months, I want to say, before the season came out, when we got the crossover and when we got Hero Saitama to celebrate it. Right? That's like the most recent example. And that was last year. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna like that. There you go. So, I mean, hey, they've done it before. So, Bleach would be great. Will be amazing. Because that means the people who, I don't know, like haven't watched Bleach at all while they play Ground Summoners, I mean, hey, they be interested, things like that. And the same thing when it comes to people who, really likes Bleach, right? They could come over to Ground Summoners as well, a cross-verse audience right there. And hey, that'll be really good. So that's the new anime that I, want them to do a crossover of because of it. And I mean, I've said this before, but in all honesty, out of the big three, which is Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece, Bleach is the most likely one out of the three. Because I think One Piece is too expensive an IP for them to do a crossover of. Naruto, it hasn't been doing that well. I'm gonna be honest, not really. Like ever since Boruto, like Boruto at the beginning, sure it might have done fine, it might have done okay, but recently, nah, I don't really see people talking about Boruto. Like ever since this year started, I have not seen anybody talk about that at all. And they're even going back. And what I mean by new episodes of Naruto, I really mean Naruto, not Boruto. No, 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 no. I mean Naruto. So it's like, yeah, who knows what's going on with the IP? And who knows if Grand Summoners wants to, the developers there want to do a crossover with that. But Bleach, good reception. Everybody really likes the Thousand Year Blood War episodes, the sagas, things like that. Like, I've seen mostly positive, good reception from it. So out of all three of them, Bleach is their best bet. And not only that, but I mean, if you look at the voting poll for crossovers to happen, Bleach is up there, definitely. So if they want to capitalize on something new that's coming in, Bleach a Thousand Year Blood War. They need to do a crossover with that. And if they choose the version of Ichigo from a Thousand Year Blood War instead of the, because there's two versions, right? There is like the OG Bleach, that's like 2000, what is it, 4 or 5, all the way up until like 2012, 2013, or maybe even 15. I have to look up when it ended, like that run, and then they decided to do a Thousand Year Blood War. So like those are two different versions, kind of like Naruto Boruto, Naruto, and then Naruto Shippuden. So the OG Bleach and then Thousand Year Blood War Bleach. If they use the versions from a Thousand Year Blood War, I mean that's fine because the episodes have come out, and that countdown is for the final core, which means the final set of episodes. And then after that, Bleach is done. Bleach is complete. The manga is complete, but Taite Kubo, which is the author, the creator of Bleach, he is making the anime be a little bit different because he's like working working with the animators. Like he's being very involved with the anime, and he is making it be a little bit different. than the manga, because the manga, from what I've seen and from what I've read, it was a bit rushed. The ending was a bit rushed. So he is trying to fix that a little bit to where the ending's, better, as well as maybe like a few other things too, like maybe like a few things, a few scenes, expand upon it, maybe a little bit more explanation, or maybe have it just be a little bit different, so that way the flow of it could be better. It could make sense, and maybe there could possibly be no, plot holes there at all, or maybe contradictions or retcons or anything like that. So he's working on, like, with the animators, and then the company itself, for Bleach, so that way Thousand Year Blood War is good. It's very solid, and it's just, yeah, very, very, very good. I've seen only the first 12 episodes of it, and from what I've seen so far, dude, it's hyped. It's really good. The animation, the art style, everything. Oh, dude, real good, real solid. The only disappointment was that there wasn't more episodes. Honestly, there wasn't more episodes. But, like, besides my opinion, like, you could look at Twitter, you could look at Instagram, you'll see mostly positiveness. Obviously, there's always gonna be people that's gonna criticize it. Like, no matter what, everything gets criticized. That's just how life is. But for the most part, you'll see like good positive reception from that. So if they use the Thousand Year Blood War versions of like Ichigo, Rukia, Orihime, Chad, etc., then hey, I'm all for it. Or if they use OG versions, same here, I'm all for it. But if they want to celebrate the Thousand Year Blood War, then it would make a lot more sense if they use the Thousand Year Blood War version of the Bleach characters. Yeah, I mean that's what I think. Because like with Hero Saitama, that one, I think it was season 2, season 3 ish. That version of Saitama that they released for Grand Summoners. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and check to see the crystals. Do I have enough now? I'm missing 10 more. Oh no. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough. Because with this one, it's 5 more. Then I'm gonna have to check chapter 32. I'm gonna have to check that one and see. Because I'm only doing up to 5. I'm not gonna try to deal with that nonsense of trying to go all the way to the final one. No. But anyways, going back to that discussion, that's what I think. So TLDR, new crossover, that'll be unexpected Bleach that everybody's been waiting for. Or when it comes to rerun, I think it'll be Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm gonna say Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, that's my vote. That is my, vote prediction that I'm placing down right now, all up until they do the 10th anniversary. We're in the 8th anniversary. Well, JP is about to go to their 10th. That's because JP was released 2 years before Global. Because the JP side, well, I mean, a company, some of the people working there, yeah, originated in Japan, so it makes sense that the JP version of Grand Summoners was first and then Global later. So, yeah. But here's one more thing though. One more thing. I do want to make an announcement because I did say I'm gonna keep doing that until it's reached, until the goal has been reached. So I have a goal. It's to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of summer 2026. Right now, we're still in spring. We haven't yet to reach summer. Summer, I think the first day of summer is June 21st. Yeah, is June 21st. I think that's the first day of summer. Is it? I think so. But anyways, there's that right there. That's the goal. Right now, we're at 936 subscribers. So thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. So what am I gonna do once the channel reaches 1,000 subscribers? Well, I've already done the video right here, but it's to do a giveaway. Celebrate the 1,000 subscriber, milestone. So entry started when this video got uploaded, which was 5 months ago. 5 months? Damn, time's going fast. But yeah, entry started when this video got uploaded 5 months ago. Entry ends when the channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, and then from there, now all the information is in that video. Yeah, it's in that video. So here's a link right there, so that way y'all could go ahead and put watch later, things like that. I'm gonna really try to upload the RNS, not RNS, the 3 YouTubers Smash Bros video, because even though I kind of missed the final one right here, since the video originally was supposed to be uploaded on the 31st of January, the final day of January. Again, I do apologize for missing that deadline. I've said it at the beginning of the stream, but I mean, I'll say it here again. It's because college. I'm currently attending college, and I underestimate the amount of time that I had to put into it. I've been like this entire time since the semester started. I just been grinding away in that. Yeah, mostly. And then the free time, honestly, like after that, because I feel a little bit drained. Because oh my god, bro, it's a lot of reading. It's crazy amounts of reading that I have to do. Like, god damn. But I mean, it is college at the end of the day. But yeah. And then, like, after I finish doing like either attending the classes or homework, I'm like, I don't want to do anything else. Maybe I might just play some games, or maybe I'll just watch videos for the rest of the day. But I will, pick myself up by the bootstraps, and I'll go ahead and edit, and I'll try to finish this video. It's gonna be 50-50 chance if it's gonna be done tomorrow, but I'll try to get it out by Sunday. And then from there, the unit showcase. I'm gonna be doing a unit showcase. I haven't decided who yet, but I'll be doing unit showcase next Saturday, so that we could start being consistent again. Because my New Year's resolution, one of the goals is to be consistent, like be more consistent with uploads, like compared to last year. Last year, yeah, it's just I was somewhat consistent, but not consistent enough. So even though college is going on, I'm really gonna try to be consistent. Yeah, with it, and really just buckle down and just try to upload every Saturday, because that's the New Year's resolution. It's just to upload every Saturday. Just be more consistent than I was last year. What else? And when it comes to streams, the schedule is Thursdays and Fridays, but I don't say every compared to uploads. Uploads I say every Saturday, but when it comes to streams, no. Because again, anything could happen, or I might just be drained from college, either attending the classes or doing the homework. Because again, it's a crap ton of reading, man. It is. Like, so And of course, doing the assignments and things like that. But it's just most right now. It just seems like most of it's just been reading. But yeah. So I may or may not stream next week. I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna see if I don't have to do as much, homework next week compared to like this week. Then I will be able to stream. But if there's like a lot more workload next week, then yeah, there's a chance I might not. But we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, let's see here. Favorite unit in the game. Sorry, I meant who's your favorite unit in the game. So if we're talking about like just both crossovers and Grand Summoners units, first let me go ahead and exchange while I say my answer. And also, I don't know if I said this earlier. Sorry if I didn't. But welcome to the live stream. Mark, how are you doing today? Up in a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Okay, so there's a few more tickets that I could, go ahead and use, which I will. So I'm gonna have to make sure to get all the luck gems because gotta use them, man. Gotta use them. And then the final one could be LB Stone. So favorite unit number 1 is Shiro. Number 2 is Ainz. But if you're talking about GS exclusive units, then it's going to be War Godfin. No, War Godfin. Because not only is, he's meta and everything, but I really like his design. I really do. And I did follow Grand Summoner's story all the way up until chapter 10. Then I just completely stopped following it. And there's 32 chapters. So within those 10 chapters, I mean, I do like his personality. He seems like a pretty cool character. So yeah. That's a favorite unit. Plus, I'm having my War God fan on his way to be luck 300. It's going slow, but we're slowly building it up. Hold on, did I not? Yes, Specs Hyper. Let's go ahead and do Specs Hyper of this, and then we're gonna go ahead exchange tickets from the other one. And then we do the ticket summons, and then after that, yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. Grand Summoners met an anime. Will you watch it? Yeah, I'll watch it. And honestly, I might do an episode review. Yeah. But will they do it? I mean, who knows? But yeah, I'll definitely watch the Grand Summoners anime. And then maybe I might make, because here's the thing. I did say this. I will do it. I'll try to do it this year. The Reyes power scaling video. To power scale Reyes. Nobody has done that yet. And I've already said this in previous streams a lot last year. Like throughout last year, 2025. I did say my idea. So if you see anybody who does power scaling Reyes video now, or maybe like sometime last year in December, November, things like that, then hey man, that was my idea originally. So you know where they got that idea from. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'll watch it because here's the thing. Eventually, when the workload for college does die down, I will, tie myself up by the bootstraps and then go start researching. Start following this story from chapter 1 all up until whatever chapter, most recent chapter that they will release. chapter 33, 34, whatever this year, right? And then yeah, just go ahead, do all that, follow the story all the way through. And then yeah, just research, go ahead, power scale, things like that. And so yeah, once I do that research, gonna make a video on power scaling Reyes, how strong he is, things like that. And then from there, then the next video I'm gonna do is Reyes running the Dragon Ball Gauntlet. Now, the reason why I choose Dragon Ball compared to like any other animes is because Dragon Ball is my #1 favorite anime. Not only that, I used to power skill quite a lot back when I was in high school. I did. Now I'm kind of rusty. Now I'm very casual, and I'm pretty rusty with power scaling because I have other things to focus on. I can't really focus on that too much. But yeah, and so I was very familiar with Dragon Ball. I used to power scale Dragon Ball, things like that. So I'm very familiar with that. Very, very familiar. So that's how I'm gonna do Dragon Ball first. And if those two videos do well, then I will do more, like Reyes running the Bleach Gauntlet, running the Naruto Gauntlet, running the Overlord Gauntlet, especially since it did crossover with Overlord, and things like that. And then with the anime, I'll definitely watch it. And then also, I might make even a video of, because hey, there's a good chance that anime Reyes could be different than game Reyes, right? And then I might make a video on power scaling anime Reyes to see how strong that one is, if they ever decide to do it. So, yeah, I will be. But what about you? And also everybody else as well. Will y'all watch an anime about Grand Summoners as well as Fairy Unit, which I was Fairy Unit? Yeah, but that's like the plan. I guess that's the big project right now for this channel, is just the power scaling video of Reyes. Yeah, and if anybody wants to go ahead and help me with that, I have a Discord server, so let me go ahead and just link it real quick. So you could go ahead and just message me there, like screenshots of Reyes doing something, or maybe the character saying something about Reyes, like this how strong he is, things like that. Or maybe of like other characters, right? Like this how strong it is, and then Reyes could scale to this character, or maybe Reyes has beat this character before, and therefore Reyes scales to that. Because there's a thing that's called power scaling chaining. I think that's the correct term. But here it is. Here it is right there. That's the link to the Discord server. There we go. So anybody else gonna join? I'm only gonna wait another minute. So once the stream says 1 hour and 40 minutes, then I'll go ahead and start it. Yes, and Holy Knight Roy Saber are solid choice. Solid choices. Yeah. Holy Knight Roy, like especially his Ascended version. Cool design. Yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, if you want to help me, there's that. So if you want to go say hi, or maybe post like your summons or whatever it may be, yeah, the Discord server is right there. Yeah. And why am I doing a power scaling? To break out of the rust of my power scaling knowledge and everything. And also thank you for following Claire Mir. And also welcome to the live stream. How you doing? Turn up on a great day today. Welcome, welcome. If you're watching the stream, welcome, welcome. But what's my call? Okay, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. But what's my call? Yeah. And also curiosity, right? If y'all are curious how strong race is, and then things like that. Well, if y'all learn to power scaling, hey, there's that, right? And like I'm not gonna go ahead and try to throw in like complicated terms or anything like that, like how some power scalers do, or anything like that. No, I'm gonna try to keep it like kind of simple as I can. I'll try to, so that way it's pretty easy to digest and everything like that. And when it comes to like math equations, things like that, like how some power scalers do, or maybe like in Death Battle, like how they do it, like I'm only gonna do like bare minimum of like math calculations when it comes to that, like very bare minimum, if any, because I know that could get like very daunting or maybe boring. So, but I'll still try to keep it like pretty entertaining. Um, but yeah, well, that's how it's gonna be done. And yeah, that's the only big project as of right now for this channel. There's not really any other ones that I could think about. So yeah, but there is one project that I did, and I mean I like it. I'm pretty proud of it. It's it's this one, which I'll go ahead. And then after talking about it, then we could go ahead and start the grind since nobody else is joining. Where is it at? Where is it? Wah, wah, wah. Trying to find it. Hold on. Give me one moment here. Oh yeah, here it is. All right. So there is this one right here that I did. Uh, Grass Summoners in Mario Kart, and I just basically went ahead and just made a video on okay what units could be like in Mario Kart, things like that. So there's this, and then the title, because the title could be called Summoners Kart Wii or something like that, because it did take the format of Mario Kart Wii, since that Mario Kart is that I know the most compared to like all the other Mario Karts. So there's that. What anime should come to Grand Summoners? I mean, I did explain Bleach. That's one of them. Black Clover, that could be another good one too. Bleach, Black Clover, Demon Slayer, especially since Demon Slayer is gonna have like its movie. Even though the movie is gonna come out, I think it's either next year or 2028. One of those. But they should do that one. That one's pretty popular. Definitely. Um, what else? When it comes to isekais, dude, I'll not to summon a demon lord, brother. They should do that. How not to summon a demon lord? I'm ready for season 3. When are they gonna do season 3, bro? That's an isekai anime, by the way. A little bit more niche. It is ecchi, so be warned. If you're thinking of watching it, be warned. It is ecchi. If you don't know if you don't know what ecchi means, either you don't know much about the, you know, the culture of anime, or you're too young. But yeah, let's see here. What else? What else? What other anime? I mean, I already did make a video on wrong way to use healing magic. That one, I won't. That one's pretty good. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. They should do that one. Definitely. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Um, what else? What else? What else? I'm thinking off the top of my head right now. Animes that they haven't done yet. I think that might be it, honestly. For right now. I wish they add Mob from Mob Psycho 100. Oh yeah, that one's pretty good. Yeah, I could kind of see it. I could kind of see it. Oh, the other one that they should add is Mashal Magic Academy. I think that's what it's called. Fist and Magic. I forgot what the title is called, but it's something like that. Yeah, they should definitely add that one too. And yeah. But anyways, all right. Let's go with the grind because nobody else is joining. So let's go. All right, let's go. Let's beat them. Let's beat them. But yeah, those are just some animes that they should definitely do a crossover of. Yep. Bada boy, bada boy, bada boy. I added these two because there was a chance that I could fight Yama P. All right, during the stream, but that never happened. Oh yeah. If they did add mob, I think he should be light or dark, or maybe light, then change into dark. Oh, be dual? Interesting. I could kind of see something like that happening. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Awesome. So there's another video that I've done. I know, right? Like, oh, shameless plug. But I mean, if you want to go ahead and put like watch later or something like that, these videos, because I think they're pretty good. And I did put like, I mean, I always put time and everything in the videos, but like just a little bit more oomph to it, if that makes sense. These videos. So like this one for example, wanting these crossovers because I did go a little bit in depth like how these crossovers would work. Mostly moveset wise, not really story. Not really. So that one, and then there was another one that I did. Hold on, give me one moment and then I'll continue the grind. Oh yeah, this one. Which I mean I've said wrong way to use healing magic. That's another one. And then a what if too, like what if Overlord ran a third time? So there's that. Like there's like series of videos right there that you go ahead watch at some point, right? because those are really good videos. You know, went ahead and explained like how, you know, this one or that one works, you know, things like that. Andy, did you get Messet? I didn't summon for Messet. I was trying to summon for Orvel. And if you're asking if I got Orvel, no, I did not. I got shafted. This entire year, I've been getting nothing but shafted. Yep, just been getting shafted. Left and right. Oh. I mean, you'll get Phantom Bullet. Yeah, you'll get it. Ooh, yep. I have not gotten a new unit since last year. Since Bazette. That's the crazy thing. I haven't gotten a new unit since Bazette. Since I completed Fate. That's the crazy part. So basically pretty much since December. Let's see. Meanwhile, I got Valentine's Priscilla from All Star. Hey, that's nice. Hey, that's big dubs right there. Big dubs. Pulling in that mono fire. I mean, technically I got Summer Finn, but I don't care about Summer Finn. I'm gonna be dead honest. I don't care about Summer Finn. So the one noteworthy unit last time I got was December. Dang. Yep. That's been my luck, man. I don't know. I feel like MLP's like punishing me for some reason. Punishing me? I have no idea why. I don't know what I've done to have this punishment. All right, Ilya. But yep. And Masset? You got Masset too? Hey, that's big W's. Yep. Hey, filling in that mono light as well. If you're gonna use your mono light. If you are. But hey, that's right. Big dubs. But yeah, I don't care about Summer Finn. Bro, I don't even have him awoken yet. Because he's just not that good, man. He's not that good. So, yeah. Yeah. Unlimited Blade works. Let's go. I mean, if I would have gotten Orville, then I would have been able to do a unit showcase of him next week. But the fact that I got shafted is like, okay, well. Yeah. That's right, that's right, that's right. But yeah, there you go. How long did it take for you to get Shiro? Oh, I got Shiro in 2023. Summer of 2023, because that's the first time that they did a Fate run. So I got him on the first ever Fate run that they did. I think it took like almost a month. Quite a bit of paid crystals and free crystals. But I mean, I was so happy that I did. That's why you see a 5+ on him. And that's why he's max luck, because I was investing all of that. All of it. I got War God Finn from Forever Summons. W. Valentine's Priscilla from All Star, Misset from Non Guaranteed Multi, and Salter from Reset. I have OG Finn finished. OG Fate finished. Missing Summer Miyu and Summer Ilya. Are you gonna try to summon for them? Wish I gotten Halloween Valerie or Summer Ilya because of Ascended Celia and Ascended Rosetta being released this year, hopefully mid-June-ish. I mean, hopefully, yeah. I mean, that would be pretty cool if they were to be released. But, I mean, are you still going to try to summon to try to get Summer Ilya or not? You know what? Let's go ahead and do one more. Since I'm still yapping a bit. Oh, so you got the SPR for free. Yep. Damn. That was a time, huh? When they gave SPRs for free for new crossovers. That was goated. Wish GS did that again for new crossovers. Kind of sucks that they haven't done that since. Don't want them to release earlier because too many potential banger units will be released this year. Yeah, possibly. I mean, we're getting a new saga, right? We are this year. I mean, it is on the roadmap, so we're gonna have to see who's gonna be that unit that they're gonna release. I got Halloween Valerie, but she's buns. Halloween Valerie, you mostly use her for mono water because of her true arts. Stacking, what is it, magic res or water res? It's one of the two. But yeah. Not to mention new possible rerun collabs. Yeah, especially since on the JP it says unexpected collab, everyone's been waiting for it. So it could be huge. Like if it's gonna be a rerun, it could be huge. Same thing with if it's a new one. Oh yeah, thank you. I have mono water. Do you have water magic units? Burn, Summer Juno, Hoka. Yeah, them. Especially, dude, Summer Juno. It is low key goaded for mono water. Let's go ahead and exchange real quick. OG Rosetta. I mean, kind of. But yeah, that's who you mainly want to use. Like Halloween Valerie, and it's just mono water magic mostly. Just that, and just spam true arts. How do you use her? Halloween Valerie, you just spam true arts. So if you look at her moveset right now, because I have her, here she is. So increases attack, which is fine, but I mean she does have the damage ratio passive, so you could do that, right? But then, okay, it's magic resistance by 70% stackable. And then there's this one, increased damage by 250 and ignores enemy's defense by 100% for 20 seconds. Fills up on magic equip gauges when this charge is used. Max 2 times per quest. So basically pretty much just resets this. So if you want to know how to use her, well, you know, make sure you activate skill because hey, that's 15 total. There should be 30 by the way. So that way it could be 16 total. But anyways, so if you want to do that, you could do arts first, and then after that just spam true arts. That's really it. If you want to activate this passive right here, then yeah, do arts and then just the rest spam true arts. Or what Cat says. That yeah, that yeah. If you want your magic equips to come up, then yeah, do that too. Yeah, because like a few team comps that you could do with Halloween Valerie is you could put both of them together. Summer Ilya and Halloween Valerie. You put both of them together, then you could have Hoka, and then if you were there during Eminence in the Shadow, then you could put Beta, and then boom, there you go. You have that. Or you could have Halloween Valerie, you could have Beta, you could have Hoka, and you could have Fern. Or you could have Halloween Valerie, you could have Hoka, Fern, and well, Beta, or replace Fern with Momo. You do that as well because you have two Archon units right there. Beta, not only that, she's also a tank too, so that's a plus right there. And then Hoka, he's a semi healer. Same thing with Beta. He heals on skill. Beta heals on arts. So there's that right there. You get the healing, you get the tanking, you get the arch gen already covered, right? Fern could be the main DPS for the team, and then you just literally spam true arts. That's it. And there may be super arts as well to refresh the equips, right? But Fern will be your main DPS. But now if you have Momo, I think Momo will also be your main DPS too, because you'll be doing arts, and I'm pretty sure this one would stack with Beta's true arts, right? And then you could definitely use this one. Because look at this, all allies equips T speed by 50%. So you could definitely do like arts first, then you could go ahead and do true arts. So that way you equips the T speed right there. So that way equips come up faster, and then super arts right there because she does increase water units damage by 200%. So yeah, there's that. And honestly, that'll go pretty crazy. So those are like a few team comps that you could definitely do. In Mono Water, you got Super Saiyan God Valerie too. Yeah, I do have her. Oh yeah, with the SPR. OG Rosetta is my Go Awoken unit. Used to use her for farming in Awoken era. I love my girl. Nice. I don't really use OG Rosetta, but yeah, that's like a few things that you can do. And then with those kind of team comps, you have it pretty much covered. So yeah. All right. First time meeting bonus. That's right. 5 crystals. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, got 50. All right. Let's see if we can get Orville. Because I kind of want Orville more than Nisset. Come on, please. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Oh, rainbow. Okay. And not a 5-star animation either. Alright, so it's literally nothing. I got shot at again. What the hell? I just be getting shot to left and right, man. That's crazy. Wait, never mind. Well, what is it? Honestly, it feels like no matter what banner I summon on, I just get shafted, man. It's almost like as if summoning just doesn't matter. Because I just keep getting shafted left and right, man. This year. So, yeah. I got Masek, Kenshin, Summer Chloe, and Young Emperor. The stars aligned for me to use Monolight. Yeah, with those units, definitely. Yeah, your Monolight team's looking strong. Pick Summer Chloe for with the Summer Fave unit select ticket. Oh, you did? Nice. Fate, yeah. But hey, that's a big dub right there. Honestly, I don't know if I did yet or not. Is she good? Summer Chloe? Yeah, she is. Oh, I haven't even done this one yet. Oh my god, I haven't decided yet. Bling, bling. There we go. Now I have two Summer Mews. Hell yeah, man. Two Summer Mews. That's right. Now team clears Friday Nova in under 2 minutes. A big dubs. But Summer Chloe, yeah, she is good. She is solid. A lot of people were downplaying her, but honestly, nah. Ignore what the people say about Summer Chloe because she's actually pretty good. She is. You could definitely use her in Dungeons & Trials 429. Definitely. But I will say, in some cases, like at least when it comes to cleansing and healing, I think it's just mostly cleansing status elements. OG Rimuru is the way to go. Healing, I mean, I think Summer Chloe got it. But yeah, she is. Yeah, she's really good. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get LB stones. So I did make a video. I know there's a lot that I'm making. This is gonna be the final one, by the way. It's gonna be the final one. I just mostly link those videos besides the giveaway video. Like if you want to find like unique or maybe fun videos to watch about Grand Summoners, I did link those. But this one I did do unit showcase on Summer Chloe because mostly people were downplaying her. Yeah. So here's the video if you want to go ahead and watch it to know like exactly like how to use her and things like that. So you could definitely use her in a lot of quests. A lot. The only quest that you can't use her in if it has Light Killer or Auto Recovery Killer. That's basically it. But outside of those, you could definitely use her in it. Definitely. Alright, cool. Look at that. Oh, more crystals. So yeah, I was definitely guaranteed to get 50 at the very least. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get this week. Vantage Priscilla provides resistance, Summer Chloe heals, and there are different Archgen types. That is true. Vantage Priscilla is type F, while Summer Chloe is type E. Yeah, that is true. They both cover each other. But I mean, OG Rimuru technically has both. No, he does have both on his kit, but he's just burst healing instead of auto recovery. Yo, I summon and just got Summer Mew, Summer Ilya. Hey, that's big dubs. That's big dubs. So Summer Ilya falls under like in a similar boat to that of Halloween Valerie. Because this is what she does. Just real quick. So Summer Ilya. She increases water. I mean, she increases attack by 100%, reduce enemies' evasion rate by 50% for 20 seconds. That's okay, but that's not really the main focus. Plus, she doesn't even have damage ratio passive. But she does autofill, so you definitely want to activate skill. Definitely. But then True Arts heal all allies burn, increase all allies water damage, and burn resistance by 100% for 45 seconds. So that right there is fine. It is. So this will not work on the final floor of Dungeons & Trials. It will not. You cannot use her. I tried it. It does not work. But besides that, you could definitely use her like on other quests, like if the boss burns or whatever, or previous Dungeons & Trials floors, you could definitely use her. in it. Yeah. But the main focus, the main thing you would want to do is super arts, which does 150,000% water damage magic. So she's a magic unit. Increase arts gauge by the number of super arts activation times 25, max 150. So basically, pretty much, she refunds 150 arts gauge once you use it, like, enough. So 5 times. So once you use super arts 5 times, then you'll reach that, and then she'll refund it. So every single time you use it, it'll refund 25 for the first use, and then refund 50, and then second time, third time, 100, and then fourth time, 150. Okay, my bad. I did maths wrong, but there you go. And then this one right here, reduce enemies' magic resistance by 100% for 30 second stacks. This is the main thing. Also, welcome to live stream, Skinny. How you doing today? Having a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Any tips for a rank 80 account? A rank 80. If you haven't summoned yet for Shiro, you should definitely try to get Shiro. For whoever summons, try to get Heart. If he appears, Warrior God Finn. If he appears, Karasame or OG Amp. If they appear, you should definitely try to get one of them if you haven't already. Oh, my cat's right here, just chilling. I want to use Salter because I got Shadow from. Oh yeah, they're decently good pairing. But yeah, cat right here is right. Worst units in Fate are Salter and Summer Bazette. I don't know about Summer Bazette, but Salter definitely, because she got power crept. She did. Yeah, she gets heavily outclassed. There's way better DPSs than Saber Alter, because Saber Alter, you're mostly gonna use her just for DPS. That's really it. But why use her when there's other units that are much better, right? So, and then her abilities: magic damage from enemy, and then BE, then damage will not flinch when HP is 80% or more. So what it means by will not flinch is what's it called? Will not get frozen, and will not get paralyzed. So as long as, or get interrupted in her animations, because sometimes it does happen. But as long as you keep her in high health, then you're good. So it's like the team comp that I explained earlier. So that's why you have Beta and Hoka, because they both could heal. Beta, Arts, Hoka, Skill. There you go. It'll be pretty easy to keep her in high health. Yeah. So you use her in Mono Water. You could definitely use both of them on the team. Definitely, since it's stacks right here. Thank you very much. I already have War Hero Finn, Hoka, Ultimate Paladin Roy, Karasami, etc. I just need to get Shiro. My luck's so bad. Yeah, I feel that. Ever since this year started, I just been getting shafted. I have not gotten a new notable unit since December. Since December. Yeah, just been shafted that much, man. So I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. Click tags. Why? For what? For what exactly? Shadow? You want to know what Shadow does? Okay, we could go over Shadow. He's right here. He is awesome. Like he's very good for physical teams. You could definitely use him in mono dark teams, sure. But you could also use him in mono physical teams. There's a lot of physical units, a lot of ascended physical units that you could definitely use. 100%. So let's go with the skill. Increase all stats by 20% for 8 seconds. That's only to himself, by the way. Not to anybody, to himself. So he's basically a pseudo healer right off the bat with the skill. And now with the arts, 20,000% dark damage physical. So he's a physical unit all around. There's also physical right here. Increase attack by 100%, and all allies All allies will not flinch for 20 seconds. Uh, it does not have a damage ratio passive, unfortunately. But still, this part right here, this portion is good. It's very solid. So if the boss either paralyzes or freezes your units, you could definitely just pop arts right there, and then for 20 seconds they can't get frozen and they can't get paralyzed. So that right there is it's good. You get some value from that. This is the meat and potatoes of the burger. This is the main meat from the burger. So the arts and super arts, they're more like the buns, right? The skill is more like the cheese, the lettuce, things like that of the burger. But this is the meat of it right here. This is the meat. His true arts. 60,000% dark damage physical. Increase all allies arts gauge by 30. So that's good. Burst arts gauge 30. And it reduces enemies' physical resistance by 60% and evasion rate by 30% for 4 seconds. Stacks. So you're probably wondering, okay, which one stacks? Both of them. Physical res and evasion. Both of those stack. That's where he's very good at. So, and this is why he's like really good in mono physical teams. It's because that stackable physical res. So it could go from 60 first time, and then 120, and then 180, and then so on and so forth. Right? That's pretty crazy. And then to decrease the evasion rate for the bosses, 30 first time, second time 60, third time 90, fourth time 120, fifth time 150, etc., etc. That is this right here. You get the most value from Shadow on True Arts because of that. Dude, it's very good. It's very good. So here's the team comp right now. You could solo Friday's Nova Crest. Well, actually today's Friday. You know what? I'll even show it real quick. I'll even show it. I mean, some Ilias tags in regards to not flinching. Shadow's tags also work. Oh, right, yeah, that. And then Super Arts. I mean, it's good. It's dandy. If you don't have anybody that either gives defense ignore or a crit rate at all on the team, then maybe popping Super Arts once in a while. It's good because yeah, he does 180,000% dark damage physical, 180k. And then all allies ignores enemy's defense 100% for 30 seconds. So he gives defense ignore towards everybody. That's good. Increases damage by 200% for 30 seconds for the unit not in status ailment when Shadow is activating super arts. So as long as the animation is going on, as long as you see him doing the animation, then anybody who's not in status ailment, meaning they're not poisoned, they're not burned, they're not frozen, paralyzed, cursed, seal, etc., etc. As long as they're not that, and while Shadow's doing the animation, everybody would do 200% damage. But once the animation is over, then this buff goes away. But really, realistically, you will do super arts if you want Shadow he himself to do damage. Not only that, it's mostly this portion right here to give everybody defense ignore. So that way everybody could go ahead and do more damage, and whoever that your main DPS is on the team will just do even more damage, right? But for the most part, you're mostly gonna do true arts. That's really it. And in this one right here, I mean, these are just like, the condiments, right? Light killer, damage to light enemies 35% up. I mean, that's pretty good right there. And then physical equips T speed up. So physical equips T speed 20% up. That's only to himself. So that means his equips come up 20% faster. So that's right there, pretty good. And then this one, this is good if you put him like on mono dark teams, because autofills dark units arts gauge by 5 when Shadow's HP 70% or more, only once. So as long as he's in pretty high HP, then he'll autofill arts gauge to dark units, right? So if you put him in mono dark, then they'll be able to get this. That's a nice little touch. That's again like the condiments, right? Like the ketchup, mustard, barbecue, things like that on your burger, right? But there you go. So, but going back to you, Skinny, yeah, Shiro, maybe try to summon him like maybe 1 or 2 more times before the fake crossover goes away, because he helps a lot. He does. Thank you so much. I need the help. I love your stream. Bye. Have a nice day. You don't want to see how like Shadow and then Shiro, all them work in Friday's Nova Crest Palace, because I'll do that, right now, and it goes pretty quick. It goes pretty quick. So I'm only gonna do it once, by the way. Only once, so you can see like how it goes. So let me go ahead, take off auto, pass parties. Yeah, you can see right here Summer Chloe, because I was like testing out Summer Chloe. All right, let me just put the team then. Let's put Shiro. Sure, okay. I mean, if you want to. I mean, if you don't, if you need to go somewhere else, then hey, that's fine. That's fine. But with Shadow, and then you're gonna see like, what I do with the units right here. So there you go. I have all of them. But since Hoka has that leader buff, where if whoever's the leader on the team would get 10 arts gauge, while everybody else gets 7 arts gauge, right? Like 7 arts gen. So in this instance, I would want Holy Knight Roy. Because Shiro he can, especially if you have him on LB7, which that's what I have Shiro on, LB7. You get this support slot right here. And so usually you could get this equip right now, because it's a fake crossover equip. This is pretty goated, right? So I put this, you could either put this on Shiro or War God Finn. Or whoever has a 4-star support slot that's a human. Because this is why. Not only does it increase everyone's arts gauge by 20, but this right here is the reason. If the user is a human unit, reduce all allies damage taken by 15% for 15 seconds. So this one acts as a little bit of a defense equip right here, while giving everybody 20 arts gauge. So this, I usually slap this on to Shiro. Like, I want to say 98% of the time. If you see, from this point on forward, or like when it comes to streams and when I do like solo runs or unit showcases, and if I have Shiro on the team, you're more than likely going to see Ilya Saber Dress on it, because it's good. It's very solid. It's awesome. It's good. So this one, I'm just going to have the regular cheese, whatever. And so here it is. That's the team comp. And then now let's go. So I activate skill first. There you go. Then activate all the heal equips right here. And then for Shiro, just go super arts right away, so that way you can have unlimited blade works. Like, if you want to do this fast, and if you want to try to speedrun it, then that's what you do. And then go ahead and do super arts, and then I'll do super arts with Holy Knight Roy. Arts, so that way, because Shiro's the tank. And then there you go. Instead of Phantom Bullet, because these are minions, that's going to be a waste of Phantom Bullet, I did super arts, so that way he could arch gen. Plus give that physical damage buff, right? To give that. So now I'm going to go ahead and do true arts, so that way crit res is going to be there, as well as water res. So that way I'm going to go ahead and do super arts with Shiro, and then afterwards Phantom Bullet, so that way everybody could just go ahead and just do some big meaty damage. I'm going to go super arts again, because arch gen. Plus he gives 300% crit damage. And then now super arts right there. Yeah, to help with the damage, sure. But for the main, here's the main reason why I did super arts with Shadow right there. Is so that way everybody could have defense ignore. So that way everybody could just do more damage. That's the main reason why. And then now you're gonna see I'm just gonna just spam true arts with him. And then with Holy Knight Roy, I'm just gonna go ahead and do super arts with him right there. Yeah, for whatchamacall, arch gen, plus for him to go ahead and just do some damage. Now I'm gonna do arts because the shield is going away. I just saw right there. Super arts, true arts, and then true arts. Right here. And I'll read what y'all say right now in the chat. I'm just like, explaining like play to play right here. And then now with Fina, it depends whoever's there first. Shiro, I'm doing super art so that way he could just go ahead and just slap on and just do that big damage. That's mainly it. So that way it could push her to this threshold. Now I'm going to activate the defense equips. The reason why? Shiro cancels damage negation. That's the reason why. And then boom, there you go. Two arts again. Because you can see right here, he is stacking these. I'm going to do arts one more time. And then true arts. And then there you go. And then you notice that everybody is in high health. That's because of Hoka's skill. He's healing. Whoever's the lowest HP is, he heals. Let's go do that. Let's go do that. Let's plop this. And let's go do true arts. All of that to help Shiro, since right now he's the main one doing the damage. And then there you go. He basically pretty much slapped Celia's health. And now at this point, he's gonna act as the tank. Boom. There you go. Now I wait because she has iframes, which means invincibility frames. She'll take no damage. And then now I'll do true arts with him. Super arts, true arts again. And then super arts. The reason why I activate skill is so that way he could heal whoever's lowest health. So that way everybody could be in basically pretty much high health. So now what I'm gonna do with him is I'm gonna be doing super arts. So that way everybody could have defense ignore. So I'm gonna go ahead and do super arts. I'm gonna go ahead and do super arts with him, and then with Lynette Roy, and then Shadow. There you go. Bada boy, bada boy, bada boy, bada boy. Activate all that. So that we could push Dark Celia there. I'm gonna activate all of these, all the defense equips for damage mitigation, right? And then arts right here, tanking. And then true arts, because I'm trying to push Lynette Roy there. Phantom Bullet, bada boy. Activate the heal equip. So that way everybody could get healed, everybody could survive. There you go, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. I honestly could have this go a little faster if I truly lock it. Like if I lock in, the fastest that I've ever completed this right here with this specific team comp with I want to say the exact same equips. Maybe I might have had True Exceed Zex right here instead of Victoria's Catsuit. I think so. I think that's the only difference, honestly. All the other equips are exactly the same thing. The fastest, which had done this on stream previously, was about a minute and I want to say 44 seconds. A minute and 44 seconds. So this is not even the fastest. So that's the fastest right there. And basically pretty much that's what you do with Shadow. I just threw in, so throughout this entire duration, I only did super arts twice. That's about it. To go ahead and help either Holy Knight Roy, because the main DPS, there's not really a main DPS on this team per se. Because you've seen that I've done super arts with Shiro to go ahead and do damage, but then at the same time Holy Knight Roy with this Phantom Bullet to go ahead and do damage. So it basically just kind of hops between the two. These two are the DPS. Mostly for the most part. So that's kind of like how you use like those units and just kind of a little bit play by play of how it goes and all that. And if you look at damage, yeah, Holy Knight Roy, because you know the Phantom Bullet that he did right there. And then damage taken, Shadow, just a little bit more. Recovery, Holy Knight Roy, that's because of his second Phantom Bullet. His second Phantom Bullet heals. He heals everybody. That's why he out-healed Hoka because of that. Otherwise, if I didn't activate it, then I think Hoka would have out-healed Roy. And in Break, that makes sense for Holy Knight Roy, is because he is a little bit of a breaker unit. He has some breaking capabilities in his moveset, so that makes sense. So there you go. And then also I have this too on him. But there you go. That's kind of like a little bit play by play and how you use those units when it comes to Novacrest Palace. Let's see here. Welcome to live stream sport game. Sorry if I didn't say this earlier. I was just to make sure I don't lose my train of thought or anything like that. And I was like, pretty focused on this quest. But how are you doing today? Upon a great day today. Welcome. Bro, I just wanted to ask, do you think there are more collabs on this the anniversary, there's Madoka Magica. And then after that, I mean, who knows? It could be a rerun or it could be something else. Because JP, I mean, I went through it earlier. But basically pretty much it's they said that it's gonna be a collab. Here, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up right now. So you could get the exact wording. The exact wording right here. So thank you. I needed to know how he worked and have a nice day. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Mark. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. And if you need like any more questions, just let me know, whether it be in the comment section of a video or maybe this stream on VOD form or in the Discord server. Yeah, and everybody else too. If you have any questions, like, oh, how does this unit work? How does that unit work? Or maybe how to beat this quest, things like that. I'll try to answer like every single question to the best of my capabilities. But anyways, so JP is gonna have the 10th anniversary soon. Because it says heading, so it's not there yet. But look at this wording right here. Look at this real quick. An unexpected collab. A collab everyone has been waiting for. Unexpected collab and a collab everyone has been waiting for. So I did say this earlier in the stream, but I'll say it again, sure. I think this is, to me, it's speaking, like how I'm interpreting this, is that it might possibly be a rerun because of this wording right here. A collab everyone has been waiting for, which to me it kind of sounds like a rerun. Now some people, if you ask them, they might say, oh yeah, this sounds like a new collab, a straight up 100% new collab, right? But to me it sounds more like a rerun. But if it's a rerun, I'm gonna say Yu Yu Hakusho. A lot of people have been asking for Yu Yu Hakusho, and I'm aware that people have been asking for ReZero as well as Rising of the Shield Hero, and etc., etc. But I think Yu Yu Hakusho just a little more, definitely. But if it's a new anime, I think it should be Bleach. The reason why this is evidence right here. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. So it is Bleach. The reason why is because of this right here. Because of this. So they're having their last set of episodes of Bleach coming out. There's 144 days left, and this was uploaded today, earlier today. Right? Earlier today. So 144 days from today. So they could be doing a new crossover. And if it is, it should be Bleach. The reason why is to capitalize on the hype, to capitalize on the ending, and basically pretty much new episodes, things like that. They have done that before. The most recent one is One Punch Man. They did a crossover of One Punch Man before Season 3 came out. Like, I want to say 2 to 3 months before Season 3 came out, they did a crossover with that. In a way for them to celebrate it. To celebrate, oh, look at that, there's a new season of One Punch Man. Here, we're going to do a crossover. Right? And then to capitalize on it. So, I think when it comes to a new one, they should definitely capitalize on it for Bleach. Because, hey, Bleach is hot. The 1,000 Years Blood War, mostly you'll be seeing good receptions. And if you want my own personal opinion, I think it's great. I think it's awesome. The animation, the story, all of that, it's good, awesome, solid. So there's 144 days left until the final batch of episodes come out. Once those batch of episodes come out, Bleach is done. Bleach is complete. There technically won't be any more episodes unless they do, I don't know, maybe filler or maybe OVA, something like that. But for like the main story itself, that's it. It's done. No more. Unless, I don't know, maybe Tite Kubo, the creator of Bleach, announces, I don't know, he's making new chapters or something like that. Sure. But at the moment, right now, at this very moment, these are the final batch of episodes. So why not um for Grand Summoners to capitalize on it? I'll be really good. Not only that, when they did the popularity poll, right, for like the most wanted crossovers, Bleach was there. So they are completely aware that people want Bleach. And this is something like, look at this. Not only that, if you look at the YouTube chat for the Grand Summoner stream, you've seen quite a few people that say, "Is this Bleach? I hope it's Bleach. Bleach, Bleach, Bleach." So even now, to this year, today, earlier, there's people that still want Bleach. So it completely fits into this. And it also fits into Unexpected. Because it's like, what they gonna do to us? They done. Oh, right? So Bleach fits these two categories. Definitely. But that's my thoughts right there. And yeah. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me for today. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get the video out tomorrow or Sunday of the 3 YouTubers Smash Ultimate video. And then from there, next week is gonna be Unit Showcase. Who? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe I could get Orville off stream, off camera, right? Maybe I could get him, and then from there, a surprise Unit Showcase. But besides that, yeah, that's gonna be it. If y'all heard bells, that's because it's my cat. Yeah, because my cat's like walking around, things like that. But anyways, that's it. Chimichangas are good.